everybody, it's Mrs. Pound, and we are in Chapter 2.2 talking about soil. In the first section, we talked about composition of soil. Now, in Section 2.2.2, we're going to talk about soil profiles. So, our objectives for this video are to compare the properties of the different horizons in a soil profile and to explain how the activities of living things help form rich topsoil. So, factors that help determine the type of soil in a region include climate. So, what type of climate is there? Is there snow? Is it tropical? Is it desert? That determines the topsoil, or excuse me, the type of soil. Also, the slope of the land. Is the slope steep or is it a grassland? The parent rock material. What is the rock underneath the soil? Type of vegetation. Is it a forest? Is it a grassland? What type of plants are there? And time. How long has it taken to form the soil? So a soil profile is a cross-section of soil layers and bedrock in a particular region. Maybe you have seen a soil profile here. We see different colors here. You can see these on perhaps a hillside where the soil has been removed, next to a stream where the bank is undercut. Maybe you've dug a hole and you've seen that there are actually different layers to the soil. There are different colors. And a horizon is one of these layers in the soil profile. So there are 6 general types of soil horizons. And we can see all of them here. There's the O horizon, which is the organic, A, which is the topsoil, E, which means alluviated, B, subsoil, C, substratum, and R, bedrock. The O horizon is the thin surface layer of soil made of organic debris a few centimeters thick. Not all soils have this horizon, and that is on the very top. This horizon tends to be in places like forests. If you've ever been in the woods, you'll see that layer of decaying leaves and everything on top. The A horizon is the topsoil. This is rich soil formed from organic materials, mineral fragments, water, and air. Most living things that make their home in the soil live in here, and it contains the most humus. Now, living things are very important to making this layer as well because there are animals that burrow in this layer, moles, earthworms that make tunnels that carry water and gases and other materials throughout the soil that other living things can use. There are also decomposers in this layer, things like bacteria and fungi that decompose dead materials and provide it as nutrients for things in the soil. Okay? So that is the topsoil, and it tends to be pretty dark and rich. Under that is the alluviated layer. Not all soils have this layer either. This is the layer with little or no organic matter, light in color compared to the layers above and below, and lacks much of the silicate, clay, iron, and aluminum minerals. Underneath is B, subsoil. This is rich in minerals that have leached from the topsoil layer where plants reach their root length capacity, and not as fertile as the A horizon, lighter in color than the topsoil. Now this word leached or leaching, this is a process by which water seeping downward through the horizons dissolves and carries minerals into lower horizons. Leaching takes place a lot in soils. Leaching takes place and can leach materials also into streams and rivers. Underneath the subsoil is C, the substratum. This is the layer composed of partially weathered pieces of bedrock. And then below that layer is the R horizon. This is a layer of consolidated bedrock such as granite, basalt, and sandstone. So that is the bedrock layer. And we can see here that these are different soil profiles. So depending on the climate and temperate deciduous soil, we have the O horizon. We have all of those horizons present. In a coniferous forest, we have very little topsoil actually. In the tropical rainforest, we don't have that E alluviated layer. In a desert soil, we only have A, B, and C, and in the grassland, we tend to only have A, B, and C. So, not all areas have all of these horizons, so it depends on where you live. We would have probably the typical more temperate deciduous soil profile in our area. So our objectives for this video were to compare the properties of the different horizons in a soil profile and explain how the activities of living things help form rich topsoil. So don't forget your 5 questions.